I'm going to say this now. As a Brit, this statement is going to be hard for me. But Maggie, she's no longer in the mud. At least, well, not this one. This one, however, she's still firmly dead. So, Apex Season 14 is out, and I have to say, it's a welcome improvement. Personally, I've not hated the last few seasons, but goddamn have I struggled to enjoy them. Outside of a few major changes, things like ranked or map changes, there's not been much in terms of legend or gun balancing, and what there has been has felt extremely experimental or underwhelming. Things like the 30-30 getting 20 new attachments.
Are you serious?
Or things like very small nerfs to very influential champions. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Valkyrie. What are you doing? What? So I can't say I had the biggest or highest of hopes for this season, and you know, loading the patch notes and seeing stuff like this. I felt a breath of fresh air enter my lungs and purge me of any doubt. For about 5 seconds before I loaded up the game and got bodied repeatedly. But for real, big changes to legends like Valk and Horizon have long been needed, with them being too strong in key areas of gameplay, controlling movement how you move with their ults or their tacticals, which was always frustrating to play against and sometimes just felt uncounterable. Adding to that, they've given legends suffering from poor play rates actual substantial changes. I used to play Maggie when she came out and I love Newcastle, but I've had no reason to pick them over, say, Seer or Gibby, who kinda just did more and did it more effectively. Season 14 though. Oh, Season 14. We drilling, boys, let's go! Let's start with Maggie. Yeah, Maggie's changes are good, and her wrecking ball actually wrecking stuff is both satisfying and fun, though I was wishing it still did more, like actually destroying things. It does this also? Also, taking the drop off the drill was a godsend, no more having to arc it to hit longer range shots. Maggie feels more fun than she did before, and she was already a pretty fun legend overall. Now she feels balanced, and she actually feels like she could do something at higher levels. We all hate Gibby. Me and my homies hate Gibby. And now, Maggie is the anti-Gibby.
You took everything from me.
Okay.
I won't get into too many of the other legend changes because I honestly don't play any of them and I don't care enough. You know, Mirage getting changes is quite nice, and I'm constantly preying on the downfall of my enemies, so seeing Valkyrie and Horizon actually get nerfed substantially is a victory in my life. It's a small victory that we take every day. And let's not even get started on weapon changes. The 30-30 repeater. They don't know what to do with this gun, and they never have, but god do I still love it. It's still probably my #1 most used marksman weapon, and likely in my top 5 in general, so to see the boy get skull piercers, god damn is it meta as hell now, or at least I hope it is. Giving it dual shell inherently, oh god, I just love this gun. Give it to me every match.
Master, I know I said I would.
Adding to this, I feel like balancing the wingman via its ammo is clever, likewise for the Spitfire, though I do have to question why they've decided for the Devotion and the RE45 of all things to end up in the crafting. Were they meta? Have I missed something? Were they secretly overpowered? I don't know. If I have one concern and one concern in general, it's probably going to be the EVA 8. And while I am a firm Peacekeeper enthusiast, a strong EVA could just be a game changer. And it has been, you know, in practice, as a balanced EVA 8 has got me to use it for more than 2 seconds, and it feels quite fun to use. Is it as good as a PK? Absolutely not, but it's a good gun and definitely worth kitting out and finding it if you find one. Begs the question, when did the Mozambique become the standard for ground loot shotguns? We live in strange times.
そろそろあなたの正義とやらを私にぶつけてみせてください。できるものならね。
But look, this ain't a breakdown on Season 14 and what's new and whatever, because there are literally other people who do that, and likely with more enthusiasm than me. This is the equivalent of a montage video, meeting video analysis on crack, and to reinforce that in your head, here is a montage of me popping off to remind you that I am indeed subpar both at this game and at video editing.
Apex champion.
What's up?
Reloading!
Target spotted.
Are you sure about that?
They finally made Kings Canyon good, I guess. Skulltown is back, and while I'm glad to have another version of Fragment in the game, that's not really the biggest deal in my mind, as they also went and changed plenty of other things about the map too, which, if I'm being honest, is needed for World's Edge. Also, making the cage, well, not a cage anymore, was a good idea. Stops end circles there being dumb and makes contesting it that much more interesting overall, and in the week of playing it I have enjoyed being in the cage as an area much more. The rotations feel a lot better. And the hillside losing those dumb buildings was also extremely welcome, because I hate that hillside. They also changed Broken Relay, but you're never going to go there, so don't really worry about that, unless you like zip lines. I think more significantly than all of this are the changes to rotations around the map. Places like Market being easy to defend and making the map harder to traverse in general have been needed for ages, because the ease of movement just made a smaller map feel even smaller. Getting rid of some key rotations means that you have to traverse the map a lot more, and it means you either get into combat a lot quicker or you can traverse a lot safer, but either way it does make things more interesting, and I think makes Kings Canyon one of the better maps in the game as of now. And that's pretty much it. I mean, there's a new legend which is to be expected, and is she fun? Yeah, and will she be meta? Probably, there's a good chance. My biggest fear going in with Vantage was that all the Kraber sweats would try to use her like this is some sort of Modern Warfare 2 quickscope lobby.
Enemy out there. Buster, over there.
And my real fear, after a week of playing against her and as her, is the damn mobility. She can move and she can move fast, though she can just also drop out of the air if you don't play her properly.
Taking a new angle.
So she is fun, and give her a go if you get a chance. I'm not going to. I can't aim. Honestly, I have kinda high hopes this season, so I hope that they're met somewhere, or at least I don't lose a will to play during rank this season. I enjoy Apex, and it generally does do a good job of keeping the game both fresh and interesting, which is the main reason why I'm still playing it. Likewise, if you enjoy my content, remember to like and subscribe, because I am in dire need of that YouTube money. Please, God help me. Now, if you excuse me, I have loads of shots I need to go and miss. Bye!